You can't drive through the Coulee region without noticing the bluffs towering along the road. It's a resource leaders in the area are coming together to try and protect.
Today, city officials from Crosse and Onalaska, as well as town officials from Shelby and Medary, announced their newly formed partnership. The goal is to join forces to preserve and protect the area's bluff lands by buying as much property as they can. The city of La Crosse has worked closely with the Mississippi Valley Conservancy to buy and protect more than 1,000 acres of bluff land. But city officials say to truly make this a success, the whole region has to be involved.
People came to the realization that at some point we wanted to update this. We have a bluffland protection plan, but it really just deals with the city. And so there were a couple meetings that led to a couple more meetings that they said, let's get these adjacent townships and City of Onalaska into the discussion and say, this really ought to be more about the city's bluffland protection program.
Next week, the group will ask the La Crosse Area Planning Committee to facilitate the effort. From there, they'll map out a plan that will figure out which areas are a priority to preserve first. Along with its natural beauty, the land is also a major player in the health of the economy.
News 8's Carrie Vick joins us with more on how protecting the bluff lands will also mean protecting our local businesses.
Yeah, Lisa and Mark, the recreational opportunities the bluffs provide for people living in the Coulee region are unique. And city officials say when it comes to attracting and keeping talent at our local businesses, the bluffs are a major selling point. Drive down Losey Boulevard in La Crosse and it's not hard to notice the beauty of the Coulee region. It's a sight local businesses hope their recruits will notice too.
I ran a company for a long time and hired, and that was one of the big recruitment tools.
Ralph Heath, a board member of the Outdoor Recreation Alliance, says the new partnership between city leaders to protect the bluffs is crucial to local businesses.
You're trying to convince somebody to leave a job that they have in Chicago, rip their family out of school, move them to La Crosse, so you want to try and sell everything you can. And if you can take them on these trails, it just helps close the deal, if you will.
I mean, this is an absolute necessary and critical component to that overall package that our area can offer to attract people to come here and to stay here. And you know, what I hear from folks is once they get here and see what the area has to offer, I mean, they're sold.
And while the plan won't be cheap, Heath says it's well worth the investment.
Studies show that the return on investment when municipalities invest in these recreational trails, it's like 15-fold what they put into it.
Officials are hoping joining forces will also help them come up with the money to purchase new land. They'll work closely with nonprofit organizations like the Mississippi Valley Conservancy to apply for grants and find ways to acquire the land.
All right, thank you, Carrie. The La Crosse County Administrator says there are about 300,000 acres of land in the county. 5,000 to 10,000 acres of it is protected.